Nabuksan sa'yo yung app na ano, live from PlayStation. Meron ka ba nun? Yung live from PlayStation? Yung live from PlayStation, meron ka nung app na yan? Sa library mo, yung mga naka-install sa'yo. Oo. Buksan mo. Tapos, friends following. Wait, kasi hindi ako online. Ayan. Ayan, on air ako. Friends, followers. Parin? Ba't yan? May search dyan, diba? Search mo ako. lowellsj. Lowell. Kahit Lowell lang. Meron? Pero na search mo ko. Oh, on air. Bakit? Bakit? Pero nakita mo yung broadcast ko. Nakikita mo na? Ginagalaw ko? Napapanood mo na ako? Wala? Malabo, sobrang labo. Malamang siguro naka-low ka dahil mabagal yung net mo. Binabaan yung quality. Alin? Ano i-adjust mo? Automatic yan. Depende sa net mo. Pero nakikita mong ginagalaw ko. Alin? One hour ago, 4 minutes pa lang ako. Malabo. Pero nakita mo, nagla-load ako. Mag-start ako ng... Ah. Wow. Baka yun niya. Hindi, kasi nag-adjust yung quality sa ano eh. Panoorin mo ako, sir. Panoorin mo gameplay ko. Ala, buffering sa'yo.
Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto facing San Jose. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Lowry out there with DeRozan. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Now here's Wall. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Toronto with the ball. Hansbrough, the pass to Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Ross. And it's San Jose with the ball. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by San Jose. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Leonard's got himself going there.
Ilang inch ba yan?
The game on the deep ball.
Ilang inch?
Lowry against Wall.
Laki.
Was in the corner.
Ayun yung malaki na A.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Buta, 8 inch.
To bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. D was in position to block his path.
Ano yan? Sinlaki na tablet?
It's DeRozan with the drive. Stolen by Harden.
Tablet ba yan?
Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss.
Laki pa rin.
Now Ross pass to Valanciunas.
Parang tablet. Wow ha.
There's the dish to Ross.
Tablet.
And DeRozan kicks to Hansbrough. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, that
no, sir, panoorin mo ako.
I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Harden. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's starting to get what
sa
he
YouTube?
wants here early.
Saan ka ba nanonood?
Nice move.
Sa live from PlayStation? Hindi, naglalaro ako.
Outside DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of
bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Nakita mo na? On air ako eh.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here
on
so
air
far
ako.
In the first quarter.
Sino kalaban na nakita mo? Toronto?
Clock at 4.
Toronto kalaban mo.
The open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he came off that screen and the D just didn't.
Naglalaro na ako eh.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Valanciunas.
Toronto kalaban ko.
It's stolen by Wall. Pass breaks San Jose. Leonard's got the ball. Wall dishes to Harden.
Bakit?
It's stolen by DeRozan. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. No one near him. That one wide left.
Di nga
That's
eh.
a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses.
Ikaw ay
for missing that.
gumagawa eh.
I mean, I like the
Huh?
call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he
Hindi,
kind of
challenge.
slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what San Jose is going with right now. Ennis Canner's checked in for Mutombo, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for James Harden. And Toronto also making a switch. Patterson's checked in. Now, here is McGrady. That is good. McGrady's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the
Kasama
only
yung
way he
microphone
gets it done.
speech
He's got
ko.
all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Wall. Green with a screen on Lowry. Wall attacking. McGrady. No good on the triple.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did.
Lakas
Stayed
yan,
real
itong Toronto
snug
eh.
on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Green. Following the score by
Hindi
DeMar
ko
DeRozan.
napansin.
Cantor with a screen on Lowry. Wall passes to Cantor. There's Green with the three. That drops. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Bakit, sir?
Wall against Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. In the corner, it's Patterson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle
Either Hall
Lowry.
of Fame o All-Star.
Patterson's got his second bucket of the game
O
to go.
Super.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be
Superstar
improved and
o
wants to get
Hall of
everybody
Fame.
back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his
Nakita ko
team a
sa'yo si
lift,
Durant, sir.
I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And some changes for San Jose. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Leonard. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for John Wall. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Ross. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Johnson kicks to Vasquez.
Oo, sir.
Right side, Williams. The game now
Putek
all
yan.
tied.
Nice
Yes,
work
I
on
was
the
there.
inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be
Yun
easy
yung kasama
down
sa
there.
challenge eh.
A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And stolen by Williams. 5 seconds. Separate the
Binili ko
shot
lang.
game clocks.
1.5 lang yung mga yun.
Vasquez dishes to Johnson. And Durant sends it back. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a
Hindi,
wild
anim.
ball on the block,
Anim
but
na
also
Thunder.
caught the
Tapos si
body.
James Harden.
So some free throws coming up right now. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. And that
Yung
drops,
araw,
so
ibig
they now
sabihin doon
lead
ka
by one.
pupunta. Kapag jagged lines, doon mo ipapasa.
Here's Irving. And here is Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Johnson. Here's Durant with 1 on the clock. The shot will not go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Hirap nito
Toronto
malaman
leads
ko,
by
sir.
1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the shot. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
We've got Green all out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Toronto, we've got Johnson. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Johnson. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard position. Back to Williams. Johnson against Green. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Harden has a wide open look. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy
Putik yan.
putback.
And
Hall of Fame
Toronto
ata
will go
to.
for a different look here. Steamsma checked in for Johnson.
Pati free
Terrence
throw ko
Ross comes in for
nagmimintis ang
Johnson.
puta.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Lowry in for Vasquez. And it's DeRozan missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's Green with the three, and the shot is good. Green's got 6 points.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Well, the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Ross for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't
Yan
take
yung last
long
year.
at all, fellas, to get those
Last year
3
lineup
points
to.
back.
Mutombo is screen on Hansbrough. To the paint. Layup off the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their
6-9.
money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
Mahirap nga eh. Itong kalaban na to.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Feeds to Hansbrough. Hansbrough setting the pick for DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by
Sige
Mutombo.
lang.
Harden against DeRozan. Harden can't hit. Toronto
Hanap
trails
ni
by 3.
Harden sa...
Ross dishes to Hansbrough. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Jose?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Greg Steamsma. All with it. Lowry picks him up. And Leonard has it in the corner. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break Toronto on up the court. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from DeRozan. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Harden. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Valanciunas. Leonard brings the double team. It's stolen by Green. Harden the pass to Green. Ross grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fires from 18. That's in, coming off an assist from
Pick
Lowry.
na.
Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called San Jose. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehab down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what San Jose is going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Mutombo. Baca comes in for Draymond Green. Durant's checked in for Leonard. And it's Kyrie Irving in for John Wall. And Durant sends it back. And he jams it with authority.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's San Jose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Irving against Lowry. The pass to Fields. Kicks it to Patterson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Durant against Fields. Outside Durant. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. That's 7 points for James Harden.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
On the wing, Irving. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ibaka outside for Durant. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Moves back up. Shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. Toronto trails by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Harden against DeRozan. Outside Durant. Fades back. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know, in a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Mutombo is out there with Green. Then it's Wall. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And Wall. Here we go now. And Leonard has it in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Leonard's got the game tied up here for San Jose. So it's Toronto now. Outside Lowry. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. To the left wing. Lowry for 3. No good. San Jose goes the other way with it. Inside. And Wall slams it home.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Lowry. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Durant's checked in for San Jose. And then for Toronto. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. From deep, Green. That's good. Green's got 9 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Vasquez passes to Hansbrough. He kicks it to Ross. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for Ross, he's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. He hits both from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. San Jose leading by 3. All with it. Outside for Durant. No good with the triple.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Vasquez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Vasquez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called, San Jose. And it's San Jose with the ball. Outside, Wall. Mutombo sets a screen. And Wall. Here we go now. Toronto grabs the miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Pass to Williams for the lead. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his third rebound tonight. San Jose making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. Wall with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Johnson kicks to Vasquez. Five on the clock to the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some changes for San Jose. Enes Kanter's checked in for Mutombo. And Serge Ibaka subbed in for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for John Wall. And Toronto also making a switch. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Ibaka outside. Green in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a nice game for Green. He has 9 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
And both free throws good for Green. Toronto trailing. Outside Williams. Releases. San Jose grabs the miss. Green's got his third rebound on the night. Williams against McGrady. Green dishes to Kanter. He feeds it to Ibaka. Johnson with the block. Baseline try. And again, no good by Toronto. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for San Jose. And then for Toronto, DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lowry in for Vasquez. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Toronto trails by 3. Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. And the rejection by Leonard.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now McGrady.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And McGrady drops them both. Outside DeRozan. 3 seconds left. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. No good. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. San Jose leading by 3. So for Toronto right now, Terrence Ross is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. And it's DeRozan in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Hansbrough, the pass to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. And DeRozan. Here we go. Shot is no good. DeRozan's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Wall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Ross. Back to Lowry. Inside, Valanciunas powered down with both hands.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Harden. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto trails by 6. Lowry drives in. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And here's Harden. Fires high post. Another miss by Harden. Lowry against Harden. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. No good from Ross.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Leonard, no luck. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Count it, and the San Jose lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from DeRozan.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Lowry. Here's Valanciunas, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound. Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
For 3, Ross. The shot is off. San Jose goes the other way with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A 3 from Leonard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Mutombo sets a screen. In the corner, Harden. The drive by Green. Dishes it to Mutombo. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Williams. Here's Lowry. Cross on the wing. Shoots from the corner, and he nails that one right through the net.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
Outside, Wall. Mutombo sets a screen. And Wall kicks to Mutombo. Pop loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 9. We've got 1:23 left here in the 4th quarter. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Wall against Lowry. He dishes it to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Wall with it. Mutombo is screen on Lowry. And Wall kicks to Mutombo. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Hansbrough a screen on Wall. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Williams with a clean look. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Wall dishes to Mutombo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lou Williams. DeMar DeRozan. Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Wall. No good with the layup.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Wall. Green with a screen on Lowry. It's Wall with the drive.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Toronto calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game
Laro tayo. Tapos na to.